Are you searching for personal development, motivation, self-help, success? Hal Elrod. Well, you've come to the right place. Hang on.
Welcome to the Expect Success Podcast, a presentation of GeorgeBalek.com with your host, George Balek. This podcast is for all things personal development. Don't expect success, prepare for it. Please welcome your host, George Balek.
Hal Elrod is on a mission to elevate consciousness of humanity one morning at a time. He's one of the highest rated keynote personal development speakers in America. He's also the creator of one of the fastest growing and most engaged online communities in existence. Hal's the author of one of the highest rated best-selling books in the world. The Miracle Morning has been translated into 27 languages, has over 2,000 five-star Amazon reviews, and is practiced daily by over 5 million people in over 70 countries. Now today, Hal is going to talk to us about unwavering faith and extraordinary effort. Listen to Hal.
Honestly, I should be dead. I've almost died twice. In fact, the first time was at age 20, and I actually was clinically dead for 6 minutes. Driving home from work, I was hit head-on by a drunk driver at 70 miles an hour. Another car hit me in the door of my car after the drunk driver hit me. Instantly, I broke 11 bones and began to bleed to death. After an hour, the fire department cut me out of the car with the jaws of life, and my heart stopped beating. And I was clinically dead for 6 minutes. I was rushed to the hospital on a helicopter, and I was revived on the helicopter. I was in a coma for 6 days. And when I woke up from the coma, I was told by doctors I would never walk again. I had 11 broken bones and permanent brain damage. And I just had this faith, this unwavering faith that I was going to walk again, to the point where the doctors thought I was in denial, they thought I was delusional. They kept telling my parents, you need to get his expectations in order. He's probably never going to walk again. And I just kept telling my dad, look, Dad, I believe, I have faith, I'm going to walk again, and I'm going to maintain that faith until I'm proven otherwise. And a week after I came out of the coma, the doctors came in with routine x-rays, and they said, we don't know how to explain this, but your body is healing so quickly, we're going to let you take your first step today. And I went on to walk and eventually, run an ultra marathon, and the rest is kind of history. And then 2 years ago, I woke up one night, couldn't breathe. And after a series of tests, it was discovered that I had a very rare form of cancer, acute lymphoblastic leukemia. And I have a wife whom I adore, and I have two babies, two children who at the time were 7. My daughter was 7 and my son was 4. And I had more to lose than ever before, and I was terrified. But at the same time, I was committed to beating the cancer. And I looked back over my life and I remembered the car accident, and I thought, I defied the odds because I maintained unwavering faith that I could walk again and that I would walk again. And so I decided I'm going to use the same mindset and maintain unwavering faith that I can beat this cancer. I did everything from taking 70 supplements a day. I did all the chemotherapy that I had to do, but beyond that, I did acupuncture, I did ozone therapy, I did coffee enemas, and I'll tell you, there is no effort more extraordinary than sticking a tube in your butt. Damn! And I'm grateful to say that the doctors once again were blown away at how my body responded and how quickly I healed. And I'm very grateful to say that I've been cancer-free, I've been in remission for over a year. All of it was because I made and maintained 2 decisions. Every prolific achiever, creator, innovator, athlete, world champion, all of them maintained those 2 decisions. They maintained unwavering faith that they could do things they had never done before, and they put forth extraordinary effort. And I truly believe that anyone can move their goals from being possible to probable to inevitable with those 2 decisions, unwavering faith and extraordinary effort.
That's awesome. Now, for more from Hal Elrod, simply search YouTube and go to his website, halelrod.com. His bestseller book, The Miracle Morning, can be found at his website and or amazon.com. Comes in an audio format too, and I'll be sure to leave a link in the show notes. And remember, as the late great Jim Rohn used to say, you are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. Today you've been hanging out with Hal Elrod. Keep up the momentum. Subscribe to our newsletter so you never miss another episode. We'll catch you on the next show. And thanks a million for listening. See ya.
Thanks so much for listening to this episode of the Expect Success Podcast with your host, George Balek. If you enjoyed today's podcast, please rate, subscribe, and review. And find more great content online at georgebalek.com and on Facebook and Twitter at George Balek. We'll catch you next time. And remember, don't just expect success, prepare for it.